Hi, good morning guys. It's me. I just wanted to let you know before we get started that I have merchandise. If you're underneath my videos on YouTube, you can go down here and it'll show you some of the merch that I have. And right now I put it on with a coupon code so you can get 20% off. The coupon code is New Year 20. And it will be running through December 31st, 2019. So moving into 2020, I thought 2020 with a 20% off was a good idea. So it's good. The code is good through December 31st, 2019. If you want to get 20% off of anything in my store, I've got a couple of Tangle items, and I also have, I put up my cruise ones, my Friends Don't Let Friends Cruise Alone shirt. Let me see, it'll look like that. I don't know if you can see it, probably not. Can I make it bigger? No, it won't let me make it bigger. Let me see if I can get it closer without blurring it out. Anyway, that was a little cartoon that I drew for all of my friends who go cruising with me. And we all wore those shirts when we went cruising, which was a whole lot of fun. Excuse me just a second. Let me turn off my heater. It's now roasting me. I was cold, but now I'm hot. Of course, that's how it goes, right? Okay, now let's go to the Tangle. Tangle we're going to do today is called Waybop Revisited. The, oh, I wanted to show you, and let me go back to Pattern Focus. For the December Pattern Focus, yes, I know this is going to be starting like December 23rd, so you won't see it much. Sorry, I'm a little late, but I'm starting with the countdown, the December countdown. And what's neat about the December countdown is not only does it have the pattern, but it has a challenge. So with Waybop Revisited, the challenge is to weave a ribbon through the pattern. So we're going to give that a try. This is the pattern itself. Ellen has a really good video. I just sat here and watched it. Really good video on how to do Waybop. And so what we do is we make a crescent sort of shape. And you can do as few or as many as you want. You have to have a minimum of 2. But there's like no maximum. If you want to do an evenly shaped pattern, then you do need to do an even number of these C shapes, but you don't have to, okay? And then from these C shapes or crescent shapes, we then make another shape coming out this way, connecting them all the way around. And then we do auras on the inside and the outside of all of those shapes, coming all the way around. And then we aura make another shape coming out this way and a shape on the inside. So they look like linked chains. It's really cool. It looks so much harder than it is to draw. And then you don't have to do them just even lines like this. You can do with different line weights, you can do with different shapes. So there's all sorts of things we can do with it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little idea of what I want to do in sort of a pencil, because since we want to run that ribbon through, I think I want to plan it out a little bit. So I chose a little bit bigger piece of paper today. This one is approximately 6.5 by about 4.5, in case you're interested on that. Turn on my light so we get rid of all those shadows. And let's plan this out. I think I want my ribbon. Let's plan the ribbon first. Let's do a ribbon shape kind of here. Coming through. Let's do something like that. Coming through my shape. I don't know. Haven't quite decided yet, but let's do something like that. That might not be where I want it. No, that might not be where I want it. Might be easier to draw my general Waybop shape first and then decide where I want to place my ribbon. A little bit of erasing. Let's try again. Okay, try again. Let's plan this shape to kind of, the main part of it to kind of go like this. I don't want it to be like round. I want it to have an organic kind of a shape like that. So if I do the C shapes first, I can do the C shapes first and then worry about the ribbons coming through the other shape. Okay, so let me start with that. Oh, that pen's too fat. I need an O1. Alright, let's do a C shape kind of here and here and here and there and there. Okay, something like that. And then I'm going to think about, where do I want the ribbon? Do I want it to go in and around? That would be kind of fun. So let me start with an end here. And it's going to come up and around and maybe through here and like this. Like that. Is that what my ribbon look like? Sure. Why not? But now that I know where my ribbon's going to go, then I know where I need to leave a space and then decide whether it's going to go over or under in these spaces. Does that make some sense? I don't know. Watch Ellen's video because that will help you figure out how to do it when you're not trying to stick a ribbon in there. Okay, so I'm going to go here, but I'm going to stop here and leave a space, and then I'm going to come here. So I'm going to come up on each of these and kind of just leave a space like that. And I'm leaving a pretty big space because I don't know what size my ribbon's going to be yet. You do want to link those so that that makes this shape right there. So if you don't quite close that in, just come back with your pen and close it in. See, like this, if I come up too far and I've made a big gap, just close that in. Okay? It doesn't have to be formal. It's a rather organic shape, so that's cool. But you do want these to kind of look like they're going to connect somewhere. That one's way off, so I'm going to have to do something with this when I do it to make it look like it's connecting. Okay, this one I didn't put the ribbon there, so I can go ahead and come all the way around and connect it to that one. But this one has the ribbon there, so I need to go kind of like that and stop. And come around here and stop. I like these challenges that are added to the pattern so that when we do a pattern we've done before, which I'm not sure I'm going to do a pattern that we've done before, but if we do, it just adds that element of challenge. I don't like what happened there, but I'm probably going to fill these in dark anyways, so that's okay. I'm going to fill those in anyways. Because it's really a dark spot in the pattern anyhow. At least I see it that way. I might as well color it in now. Why not? And I don't know where I want to end that yet. And the same with the first one. I don't know where I want to end it yet. Make that nice and wide. Okay. Now I want to draw my ribbon shape with pencil and nail down exactly what shape I want, and then I can decide whether it's going to go over or under my other shapes. Let me fill these in while I'm at it, because otherwise it will look funny to me. I want it all to look the same. Okay, now with my pencil, I'm going to design my ribbon the way I actually want it to be, with the width and everything. It's going to come like that, and it's going to come around like this. I think it's going to go like that. Okay, so I want this shape do I want this part over all of my ribbons? And then these shapes. Oh, I closed my window. No! Come back. I need my sample. Okay. Okay, some of these are going to go over and some are going to go under. So I'll just pick some to go over. I'm just going to do them randomly. I'm not going to try to make a whole lot of sense out of it. I'm just going to go, that one was over, so that one will go under, I think. Like that. So I think I'll do this one over. And I'll do that one under. And we'll do this one over. And this one is at the end, so it doesn't matter. And that one was over, so this one can be under. And this one can go over the top. And this one can go under like that. Maybe over and under. Can you see? Am I too zoomed in? So I'm moving too far off page? Probably. Okay. Let's do it over. And an under there. Okay. Okay, so now I've connected that shape. Now we're going to do an aura around these shapes. That's where we're going to start. Now you can make them any shape you want. I'm thinking this is going to be the easiest shape for me. Since I've already complicated things with the ribbon, I don't want to make it more complicated with complicated shapes. Okay, and then what you want to do is also aura this shape. Okay, so I'm going to start here. I'm going to aura this shape. Like so. You're beginning to see the chain. Decide where that's going, like that. Okay, so now I've got that situation happening. Now I can do the shapes on the outside and the inside. So coming from, let's do it here. Coming from here, we want to make a shape that connects this to this with whatever shape we want. The sample has you doing sort of a pointy shape, which is what I think I will do. So I'm going to just kind of quickly sketch it out with my pencil, a general shape that I want this to be. I got way too close to the edge for my personal preference, but you know, sometimes you don't plan things out properly. I was too worried about the rest of it to think that I got too close to the edge. But that's okay. We'll make it fit. Connect those with a pointy like shape. Oop, I went to the wrong place, didn't I? Wondered why that looked funny. It needs to connect to here, not to over here, to here. And that's why I'm doing it with pencil first. That's connecting this one to this one, right? Yes. Okay. And we need to connect this one to this one. Let's see what we see. Okay. So now we need to decide where our ribbon's going to go. It's going to go in front or behind those shapes. This one, I think I want this one. And I want to draw from this curve. I'm going to follow this line. Let me zoom in and show you what I want to do. I want to follow this curve here for the first part. And so I want to connect it to this one there. And then this inner part, I want to connect to this one there. Does that make sense? I want to do that on all of them. My back far enough so you can see enough. And then I've decided this ribbon's going to go on top here and it's going to go under there. So it's going to come here. And then like that. That one's going under. I just decided. Okay. And then we're going to go all the way around and do that. Okay. And this ribbon. Oh, that needed to be closed in. Okay. So then this is coming on top. So I want to go under there. And under there. Like that. And then this ribbon is going over and then under. So this can go on top of there. Okay. I'm going to get kind of quiet because I really have to concentrate what I'm doing here. But you guys have the idea now, right? My watch is telling me I've been sitting too long. I haven't been sitting that long. Have I? Oh, 26 minutes already. Wow. Alrighty then. Guess I have. Adding the ribbon has added a level of complexity to this that I'm going to really enjoy when I'm finished, but is making me really have to think hard. I'm not sure I wanted to think today. But I have this feeling that adding the challenge piece to all of these for the next I'm going to go into January. I'm going to do 3 per week for the whole month. So it'll be a month from now when I'm finished. Whenever that is. Don't have my calendar with me. So yeah, you guys will see this challenge up and through January. Do I want to do over or under here? What goes over? I want that one. That one I also decided to go over. That one's under. Do I want to go under there or there? I think I'm going to do it there. Okay. Okay, and this one's over. Okay, and now we want to connect in the inside as well. So we just need to do that same thing, and I'm not going to do a fancy. You can either do connecting here to here. You can either connect it with also again a pointy shape. But I'm going to connect it with a round shape. Here, 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 there. So these are more just chain links, these ones here. Like that. And then we just need to decide if they're going inside or outside. That ribbon's coming under. So I want to go over on top of this. This ribbon, I also want to go over on top. I think I want to go under that part. Okay. So I want it to go like that. Like that. You see the links coming together? They're very interesting. Ooh, that link's gonna be tough. Like that. Okay. Now I'm thinking hard, I got quiet. Okay, that's over. That goes under. I want that to be over. Okay. Alright, I think I have my links connected. And now I need to weave my ribbon through. I'm going to start here. I don't have to follow exactly my pencil line, but I want to kind of keep to it as best I can. Hopefully you guys can see where I'm headed. This is the outside. Okay. You guys see? Alright, made it around once. Now I just need to do the other side. That was a lot of thought. Now I want to close in some of these ones where I didn't quite touch. I don't want to hurry, but I do want to move along because I don't want to run out of time on my battery, on my video. My video can only go an hour. That's the max. All right, I managed. Now what I want to do, let me zoom in out so you guys can see the whole shebang. Whew, that was tough. Now what I want to do is I want to erase all my pencil marks. And then I think my shading is going to be in color, so you can see the different parts. Because it really has three. Now I've got a ribbon, I've got a chain, and I've got the parts that have the spiky bit. So I think I'm going to color it in 3 different colors for my shading. So I need to find my colored pencils and decide what colors I want to use. I think I don't want it to be too bright. So I think I'm going to go with 3 sort of muted tones. Where's my regular color pencils? Nope, that's Inktense. That's Inktense. Where's... Oh, where is it? There it is. Way over there. Almost can't reach. Excuse me. Let's do a dark. I'm going to start with a dark green. And don't have a whole lot of time left. So I'm going to make this part green. And I am not going to color the whole thing. I'm just going to color where it overlaps. And your eye will or should suggest that that's all one color, even if I don't color it all in. Excuse me. A little bit of congestion. The wind is blowing, although it seems to have finally stopped. It was blowing so hard last night. We were getting constant wind of 25 to 30, maybe 35. And then gusts up to like 50. It was blowing pretty hard last night. And it has stirred up all the pollen in the air, which has made me very congested this morning. We got back from our vacation. That was so fun. If you guys ever have the opportunity to go on the Carnival Panorama, I highly suggest it. She is just a gorgeous ship. A lot of people don't like Carnival because of their sort of I'll call it the circus vibe, the party carnival sort of thing. Very, very in your face, Mardi Gras, Las Vegas type of feel on most of the Carnival fleet. I've not been on the sister ships of the Panorama. I have not been on the Vista or the Horizon. But from what I understand, they're very similar to the Panorama. But they have changed, Carnival has sort of changed its design philosophy in the ships. And it is very upscale, very classy. No more bright, gaudy colors. No more weird, funky statues. No more, grapes on the ceiling. Just a very classy, clean, wonderful vibe that I really liked. And they've done something with the acoustics. There were still a couple of areas in the ship that were kind of loud. They were just loud. Didn't need to be that loud. The speakers by the pool deck were just horrendously loud. I couldn't walk through the pool area when they were doing an event in there or showing the movies on the big screen. It was just way, way, way too loud for me. And, I usually don't care much for it, but I usually am not just completely blown out of my seat. It was so loud. It was rumbling. The bass was rumbling so loud on Lido deck, which was, in the midship over by the main swimming pool, that we could hear it inside our room at night, all the way almost to the forward. So that was just too loud. We shouldn't be able to hear that inside our room. My personal opinion. But other than that, and some of the events in the atrium, the rest of the ship was really quite quiet. I was really quite pleasantly surprised. The bars or the venues that have the music all have doors. So they close the doors. It's contained within that area. I had plenty of places where I could just go and sit and relax. The Serenity deck was beautiful and quiet, and the every area was just so pretty. Every area was so pretty. And I'm not, I'm not a Carnival. Well, I love Carnival, but I'm not opposed to other cruise lines. I just have not had the funds to really go on anything else. Carnival is budget friendly. But one of the things I didn't like about Carnival was was the sort of circus atmosphere. And this wasn't. Now, I must say there were a number of people who were overindulging because they bought the beverage package, and since it was only a 3-day cruise, there were a lot more people who decided that they could afford a beverage package, because the beverage package you have to pay per adult in your cabin, plus you can't just buy it for one day. You have to buy it for all of the sailing. And so some people can't afford it for a 7-day, but they can afford it for a 3-day. So there were a lot of more people who had the beverage package than I think I normally see. But that beverage package is just not worth it for us. We don't drink that much. And my brother and sister-in-law tried it and discovered that even with the specialty coffees included in there, they didn't drink enough to really make it worth their while. So that was a learning process for them. I don't really want the bright, vibrant colors on this one. I think, let's do a blue indigo. Let's do a dark blue for the rings. I think. How's my time? My time is not good. Okay, my video will probably cut off before I'm finished. So here, I'm gonna leave it like this for you guys. I'm gonna put the name in case I do run out of video time here. Whoop, what happened to my pen? Where did I set my pen? It shouldn't be that far away. I just used it. What the heck? Oh, because I'm looking for the wrong brand. Waybop Revisited with ribbon. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to continue coloring until my camera just shuts off, but it is going to shut off, so I don't think I'll be able to finish. So just FYI. So anyway, what was I saying? I was saying that, they have this most unique thing in the middle of the atrium and in the middle of the casino. It's this sort of funnel-shaped LED screen that they can change the decorations on it all the time, and it can move, and it's just like a TV, but that's funnel-shaped. It's really interesting. So they had it with winter scenes, they had it with cherry blossoms, they had it with patterns, they had it with sunflowers and all sorts of, they had one with a tree where there were squirrels and owls popping up and running around. They had it with something that had butterflies moving. It was so fascinating to walk by every time and see something different every time you walked in that room. Fascinated me. Of course, the artist in me really appreciated it. I think that maybe that's part of why some of the other Carnival ships grate on me as an artist, because it's just not my art style. It's just too out there with too much color. I love pattern and texture, but there's just some color combinations that just to me just glare and are not pleasing and don't give me that calm sea vibe that I'm looking for when I'm on a cruise. And this ship did. It had these lovely muted colors. They all went together. There was no clashing. There was no glaring. I think that was the biggest thing. That and the sound. They'd done something with the sound. When we were in the Lido buffet area, it was really quiet. You could talk to each other and not yell and scream. And it was delightful. Absolutely delightful. They have these new hand washing stations in the buffet area that are like I call it a car wash for your hands. You stick your hands each in these separate tubes, and the water comes on and kind of spritzes all around you and does the soap and everything and rinses you off. And it says to just leave your hands in there until it turns off. It is timed so that you have a proper hand wash. It's really cool. How am I doing for time? Oh, I'm going fast as I can. I don't know if I'll make it. I want to at least start the ribbon part. I think I'm going to do a red. Let's see if I have a burgundy color. I think that would be good. Not too clashy, but still stand out. These deep, dark colors. Looking good though. I like it. Really like it. I'm enjoying myself here. See, leaving some of it not colored gives it that highlight that I need. Keep it from feeling too dark with these dark colors. I'm sorry I didn't get my Teespring stuff done earlier so you could order for Christmas, but I didn't. I'm not very good at this whole promotion merchandise thing. I will get better at it. And I need to figure out a better way to get my artwork on the t-shirts and stuff. I don't have a good like editing program for my artwork, which I really should invest in. I don't have like Photoshop or anything. So what's this one? Is this a... Yeah, that's what I want. The Tuscan Red. I want the Tuscan Red, or do I want one of those? No, I think I want this one. Okay. It's almost brown. I'm not sure I like that. Guess maybe I'll do a regular red, as I think that's too orange. Carmen Red I think is too orange. Okay, let's try this one. Anyway, I'm working on it. That's my goal for 2020, is to have a better, some better photo editing possibilities. Maybe I'll put that on my, maybe I'll add that to my Christmas list. If somebody buy me Photoshop, that would be good. My friend Stephanie Bergeron, I don't know if you know her, she's Deliberately Creative on YouTube. She's encouraging me to take my artwork and make a coloring book out of it. So to do just the line drawings and not to do any shading, coloring in, and create a coloring book. I'm thinking about it. Might not happen. I'm working a lot of hours, so I don't know if I have time. Stephanie has a little bit more time on her hands. I think she has retired from her day job. So that makes a big difference as to how much time you have to get things done. I'm just not sure I can complete that task while still working full time. Hello, little dogs next door. Stop barking. Okay, I'm hoping that the rest of the things I'm drawing this rest of the week are not as complex as this. This one was, well, I think I did it to myself. I made a big page, and I did it to myself. But I really would like to try to have time to draw at least 3. Get the rest of the whole week done today. Maybe more if I can, but I have to work tonight, so only have so much hours in the day. We're just about to kick off. I'm hoping to get finished here, but it might kick me off before I'm done. If it does, I want to wish you guys a really great day. Go out and do something nice for someone today so we can make the world a better place. Happy Hanukkah to my Jewish friends. Happy Kwanzaa. Whenever that is, I don't even know. It's not on my calendar. But it says today's Hanukkah, so happy Hanukkah, and Merry Christmas to y'all. But like I said, go out and do something nice for someone today. And hopefully I'll be able to get to the end here before I run out of juice. I'm almost done. I want to get this end of the ribbon. Okay. Whew! I made it. All right. I'm excited that I made it that far. That was the fast coloring. Okay, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.